Oh, so it's a pretty cool point, this one. Just basically on the southern side of the point between Boarding and Horseshoe. So it's pretty cool in that there's some absolutely enormous boulders, or tors as they're called, T-O-R-S. Pretty enormous ones that they're just balancing there. There's one that I might be able to get up to without too much trouble. Right, and that's the other dangerous thing about the island here. It's still relatively wild in some places, and pretty much guarantee the cops or marine crew would hardly ever get up here. That rock that I just stopped and looked under before, that's got a bit of a hole dug out to sleep in, and a pillow and a blanket, and a bit of a sleeping mattress in there. So there are some people, by some I mean pretty minute chance of running into them, but there are the odd one or two people that still live out in the wild here. Was I think he was a Vietnam veteran. He was living in one of the bays just on his own for about 10 or 15 years, I think. Just out in the bush doing his own thing. Some more of these rocks are pretty cool. They make it pretty easy to get a handhold or a foothold when you actually have to climb as well. Right, just got a spider web across the face now. Lovely. And this wonderful group of people with the boat and the jet ski over there, all the way down there. The wind's blowing this way, so it's blowing up their music, which is fucking Nickelback at the moment. So thanks guys, great choice in music. Alright, so we're nearly at that massive one. Here's the second biggest one here. And as you can see, they're just 90% of these rocks are just balancing there. There's not much holding them in place other than the sheer weight, which apparently is about 2.5 ton per cubic meter. So there's not too much that's going to disturb them. Alright, so if I can balance here. So this is where we're heading. You can see it up there, that enormous rock. It's really cool because all the base of this one's exposed. And it's, that's a bit of a better shot here. And all the base is exposed. And it's top heavy, so A really good example of how they just balance. Right, so this is the shit that I hate walking through. As you can see, alright, you've got to step in the grass just for this short run here, but you can still see the odd rock poking up here and there. Enough to not let your foot disappear into the grass. Which you really don't want to let your foot go too deep into the undergrowth here, because they've got a lot of snakes on the island. So people keep telling me, namely the death adder, which is pretty much invisible when it's in the grass. I'll just go back here a bit so you can get a view of this one. Oh, it's an absolutely enormous rock, probably about 7 or 8 stories high, and probably about, I don't know, 20 metres across at the bottom, and then going out to about probably 30-40 metres on the top. And I'll try and get up there. Haven't been up here for a while, but and just show you what it's actually sitting on. So you can see here, there's only probably 10% of that surface area actually supporting it. Which is a bit nerve-wracking when you're sort of climbing underneath it. I'll go back here so I can get a better view again. Alright, so as you can see, you look down the bottom there, and it's even less than what you think that's actually sitting on, supporting it. You think there's hardly any, and then you realise there's even less than hardly any. But as you can see, it's absolutely enormous rock just balancing there and just staying there, just because of the perfect positioning that it ended up in, and the fact that it weighs so much. And you can see down here all that leaf litter on the ground. Perfect hiding place for snakes and death adders and all that junk that people carry on about. People are always carrying about, oh, there's so many snakes on the island, fuck, they're everywhere. I've seen one. What was it? It was at Mum's house, and it was about 2 metres outside the back door. So as for all the snakes in the wild, I guess I make too much noise, or I don't see them. If I don't see them, I guess I'm really fucking lucky. Right, another example of risk versus reward. Pretty easy jump here. I mean, learning point's lower than me. Only got about a metre in between. About 4 metres drop if you stuff it up. You got a bit of distance there on the other side to recover if you do slip when you land. I might go over that way. And you can see on the other side of the valley over there, just massive rocks everywhere.